Hi everyone! If you're watching this when I post this, then Eid Mubarak! I hope you all have a very happy Eid to those of you who are celebrating. I'm going to show you how to make 3 really quick Eid cards, and I have this free printable that will be on my blog, and the link will be in the description below. Or you can just go to themodestcat.com and click on blog to get this free printable. All you have to do is cut it up and turn it into little labels, and then I'll show you how to use those labels to make really quick cards. So the first card, all you need is a piece of cardstock and a pen, and that's it. Oh, and some glue to glue down the label. All I'm going to do is sketch out just a doodle around the Eid Mubarak label. So I traced around the label so I know how wide the box will be on the card so that I can doodle around it. And then I'm just going to sketch just a really simple design and then use my Micron pen. It is the .03, and I'll have a link to all the supplies that I use as well in the description box if you are interested in getting something. I'm going to show you how I doodled my design in case you just want to copy my design, but I encourage you to feel free to be creative and do whatever kind of doodle that you want. There's no set rule and everything will look pretty. These cards are supposed to look handmade and thoughtful, so I really hope you use the free printable and make cards for yourself and to give to all of your friends. If you're not Muslim, but you know someone who is Muslim, I encourage you to give them an Eid Mubarak card. You don't have to give it to them on Eid. You can definitely give it to them later on, and I'm sure they'll still appreciate the fact that you thought of them and gave them a card. So I'm going to put some music on right here and just let you watch how I drew this first card in case you want to just copy this design. And if you want to move on to card number 2, then skip to around 3 minutes and 50 seconds of this video. So that's how the first card came out. What do you think? I love doing henna inspired doodles. Now on to card 2. So for card 2, all you need is a piece of cardstock that you think is pretty. So I chose this purple one with gold foil on it, and I cut it to the size of the card, and then I'm just using my hands to rip it into a triangle. I wanted the ripped look. If you don't want the ripped look, you can just cut it down with scissors and turn it into a triangle. I didn't want so much of the extra white sticking out, so I'm just going back and tearing off some of the extra white bits. And then all you do is just glue down your triangle and then stick down your Eid Mubarak label. You can use any type of glue that you have on hand. I have my Tombow Mono Dots adhesive runner always on hand because that's my all-time favorite adhesive. I use it for any type of paper craft project that I do. If you have washi on hand, you can also put washi down. I had this really pretty purple one that goes with the whole color scheme, so I figured I should use it. And since I tore the cardstock, I also tore the washi to make it cohesive. And then I just glued down my Eid Mubarak label, and I also had some purple gems. This is all extra stuff, so if you have it on hand, feel free to use it. I have this whole sheet of purple gems that I barely use, so I decided to use it here, and I'm really glad I did. So I just stuck down 3 little gems, and that was it for this card. What do you think of the second card? Let me know in the comments down below if you liked this one. On to card number 3. Take a piece of tissue paper. This is just tissue paper that I had. I got it in a gift that someone gave me. You know how they put like a bunch of tissue paper in the gift bag? So I just saved it because I knew that I could use it in another craft. So yeah, just use any type of gift tissue paper, whatever color you want, and cut it into a strip. It does not have to be cut perfectly, but just make sure that the strip is longer than the width of the card. And then you're going to fold it onto itself. So if you were watching while I was talking, I glued down the first section of the tissue. Then I folded a little, I don't know how to explain it, like folded like a little flap, and then I glued down the next piece. It's so much easier to just see what I'm doing instead of trying to hear me explain this. So I'm just going to let you watch on regular speed so that you understand how to fold this, and then I will speed it up so that you don't have to watch the whole thing, because it takes like 30 seconds to a minute when you do this. So if you run out of tissue paper, like what happened to me right here, all you do is just, after you're done folding the last piece, glue down the entire section, and then cut another strip that's the same width, and then just glue it right onto the end of the other one. And you won't see that glue because you're going to create a fold right on top of it, just like so. So continue this process of folding the tissue and then gluing down a little section by section until you reach the end of the card. So once you get to the end of your card, just glue down the rest of the tissue paper using your liquid glue. I recommend using liquid glue or a glue stick, just something that dries clear, because it's tissue paper, you don't want to see the adhesive through it. Then I used a really pretty glittery gold washi tape, and I just stuck it across the middle. And then I went a little crazy and stuck down some triangles, which I am going to take off later because then I realized that it's too much. I glued down my Eid Mubarak label, and then I used some of my heart puffy stickers because they're pink, and I wanted this one to be like an entirely pink themed card. I took off those crazy triangles, and then I was really happy with this card. What do you think of card number 3? So those are all 3 cards. So which one did you like best? The doodle one, the torn cardstock one, or the tissue paper one? Let me know in the comments down below which card is your favorite. I'm really curious to know which one you like the best. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and you learned something. Even if you don't celebrate Eid or don't want to make an Eid card, I hope this tutorial helped you get some ideas of how to make some really quick cards. To those of you who asked for an Eid flipbook tutorial, I'm so sorry I didn't have time at all during Ramadan to make that. But if you still want a tutorial on just a flipbook in general, I can definitely do that. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.